Why did Taehyung and Jungkook suddenly become the talk of the world again? What really happened behind the shocking statement from HYBE's CEO and Jungkook's emotional reaction? Before we dive in, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell, so you won't miss any breaking news about BTS and the K-pop world. Recently, the K-pop world was shaken once again. HYBE's CEO finally spoke publicly about BTS Kim Taehyung, and his breathtaking appearance at Celine Fashion Week 2025 in Paris. What was supposed to be just another fashion event suddenly became a global conversation, leaving everyone speechless. But the surprises didn't end there. Just hours after the CEO's statement went viral, Jungkook came forward with a response that moved millions of armies around the world. That day, it felt like the world paused for a moment. Amid the flashing cameras, the elegance of Taehyung on Celine's runway, and the roar of the crowd, a new story began to unfold, a story about freedom, career direction, and the bond between two friends who have walked side by side since their trainee days, Taehyung and Jungkook. Paris has long been known as the stage of fashion gods. But that night, one name captured all the attention. Kim Taehyung, dressed in a satin black suit, a sheer ivory shirt, and a mysterious gaze, didn't walk the Celine carpet as a guest, but as a global cultural icon. Photographers rushed to get the best angle, while someone shouted, "That's V from BTS." But behind that confident smile, the public began to wonder, why was HYBE so quiet about Taehyung's role this time? Was this appearance part of a hidden project? A few days later, HYBE CEO Park Ji-won finally ended the speculation through an exclusive interview with Korean business media. He said, "We don't want to hinder Taehyung's creative process. He's not just an artist, he's an artist who knows exactly how to express himself. Celine believes in his vision, and so do we." Those words shook the entertainment industry. The phrase, "goes it alone but never alone," quickly trended on Weverse and Twitter, X. Fans interpreted it as a symbol of support, that even though Taehyung is carving his own path in art and fashion, BTS and HYBE are still standing behind him. But others believed the CEO's tone hinted at something deeper. Was HYBE preparing for a new chapter of BTS after their military service? Just hours after that statement, Jungkook appeared live, wearing a gray hoodie, slightly messy hair, and a relaxed look. When a fan asked what he thought of Taehyung's appearance at Celine, Jungkook replied softly, "I watched it, and honestly, I was speechless." He paused for a moment and added, "Seeing Taehyung there, doing things his own way, felt like watching someone who truly knows who he is." Simple words, but they hit deep. The chat was instantly flooded with crying emojis and purple hearts. Jungkook then smiled and said, "Taehyung has always had his own unique style. But that night, I think everyone could see, he's not just an idol, he's art itself." In seconds, hashtags like #Taehyung, #JungkookStaehyung, and #CelineV trended globally. For many, it wasn't just a fashion moment, it was a silent conversation between two friends who have always understood each other without words. Fashion critics said that Taehyung didn't just wear Celine that night, he became Celine. His movements, his walk, even his gaze embodied the brand's vision, free, elegant, and full of character. Celine's creative director Hedy Slimane later said, "Taehyung reminds me of someone who can't be controlled by trends, he creates the trends himself." Those words solidified Taehyung's status as a global fashion icon, not just a K-pop star. But when HYBE's CEO mentioned that Taehyung was going it alone, the world began to wonder, is BTS entering a new phase, where each member becomes an independent artistic figure? In the same livestream, someone asked Jungkook, "Do you miss Taehyung?" He laughed lightly before replying in a soft tone, "Miss him? Haha, of course. But I know he's doing what makes him happy. So I'm happy for him too." Then Jungkook looked down, his eyes filled with emotion. "Sometimes I forget how far we've come," he said. "We were just kids training together. Now he's standing in Paris, and I'm here, watching. It feels strange, but beautiful." For the armies, that moment wasn't just sweet, it was a genuine confession from a best friend who has grown up alongside another for more than a decade. Industry insiders later revealed that HYBE's revelation and Jungkook's live were not random. According to reports, HYBE is planning a new reconnection era, a period where BTS members will return from military service, rebuild their individual identities, and then reunite for a major BTS project in 2026. In that narrative, Taehyung's appearance at Celine becomes part of something bigger, the reintroduction of V as a cross-disciplinary artist, not just a singer but also an actor, photographer, and global fashion ambassador. Taehyung's relationship with Celine actually goes way back to 2022, when he attended their event with Lisa from Blackpink and Park Bo-gum. But this time it was different. He wasn't just invited, he was part of the story itself. French media called him Le Charme de Vie, the charm of Taehyung, while Vogue Korea described him as the perfect image of gentle masculinity. Within hours, sales of Celine's menswear line skyrocketed, and the fashion world agreed Taehyung wasn't just a star, he was a cultural phenomenon. While fans admired his Paris appearance, some noticed something subtle behind the scenes. That same week, Jungkook uploaded a song to SoundCloud, a song about freedom and identity. Many fans believed it was no coincidence. They saw it as Jungkook's quiet message to Taehyung, his way of saying, "I support you, even from afar." After those two major revelations, from HYBE's CEO and from Jungkook himself, the world couldn't stop talking. Media outlets from Harper's Bazaar to The Guardian praised how Taehyung had transcended music and fashion, while Jungkook showed emotional depth and maturity. Together, their stories reminded everyone that BTS's true power isn't just fame, it's real human connection, friendship, and mutual respect. So, what do you think? Is this the beginning of a new BTS era? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell for more real updates and exclusive insights about BTS, Taehyung, Jungkook, and the world of K-pop. See you in the next video, and keep supporting their incredible journey.